Welcome everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday, best day of the week. All right, so let's see who's here. We got Eric, Tom, Mike, what's up? Sean, Manya, Mike Rowe, what's up? And how's everyone doing on their Friday? So I'm gonna do a quicker sesh because we already did our TA Fridays a little earlier today with Yasser. So that's pre-recorded. We did it live. You can go check it out on my page. Now we're gonna focus a lot more on what actually is going on in crypto and what I think is going to happen over the weekend and what's coming and what you should start to prepare for. Just like I told you with stocks, we're going to have something similar happen with crypto. Not as bad, obviously, but we're going to start to see some negative movements in the market over the weekend, potentially, or Monday, potentially. So I want you guys to be prepared for that and be ready. So who's here? If you're watching, guys, just say hello. If you're watching on YouTube, just let me know that you're there. I see a couple of you guys over there, or girls, whichever one. And yeah, so there we go. Mike, you're heading out. I know that's true. So it's okay, brother. Don't worry, man. We're going to do another TA on the weekend, maybe on Sunday to see how the weekend plays out, or maybe tomorrow if we see the weekend show us some positive movement in the market so we can analyze that for you guys. What's up, Candies? Cole, how you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. Olaf, nice to see you. Lily, great to see you on YouTube there. So, I want to just talk about what's going on in crypto and why we should be starting to get a little bit more excited from the fundamental side before we get into the technical analysis showing us what we're looking for. Okay? So, Alonzo, nice to see you. Let you know, dude. I'm going to let you know. So, basically, we got Goldman Sachs. This was from yesterday. This is very big news. Okay? Goldman Sachs is investing into a crypto custodian, Bitgo. What does that even mean? Well, right now, what's the biggest problem to mass adoption? Well, it's really the fact that we have these institutions that want to put their money into cryptocurrency, but it's very scary. And that's the problem. What's up, all jogs for training? I think that's Leroy. I'm going to guess that one is. And so knowing that we need some safe way for these big institutions to invest, or some custodial services for them to buy large amounts of Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, Bitgo is actually going to do that for them and give them a custodial where they can actually put funds into certain places, like similar to a bank with 3 layers of security, very secure, very safe, cold storage. So as you can see, what they're trying to do with Bitgo is actually make it really easy for institutional investors with 85 currencies. 85 they chose. That's actually a lot. I thought that was a lot more than they needed to do. But the point is that they obviously see there's benefits in all of this. And so, Bitgo was like, we need to make a custodian. We need to make this OTC game, not when it's not OTC and it's regulated, we need to make it a little bit more, easier for an institution to onboard. And so what's going to happen now is you're going to start to see with Goldman Sachs, with Mike Novogratz investing into Bitgo, and a lot of other hedges are actually also invested in it. Their second round raised almost $60 million. So there's a lot of money going into this because they all realize that that's what's needed in the space right now when you're trying to do a big currency transaction and you have to have some trust. And so what Bitgo is going to do is provide the trust, the custodian. You put your crypto with them, it's going to be safe, locked up, on cold storage, in a triple lock safe, very, very secure. So there you go. I know that all four goes guy. Oh, cool. That isn't Leroy. Cool. That's awesome, though. Who else is here? Jamal, great to see you. Matthew. I haven't forgot Matthew. I think the same Matthew that wanted me to do the clear poll. I'm looking into it still. I'm trying to get to figure that one out as how I can do it while you guys are on, so we can do polls live. So we'll look at that as well soon. Now, let's just jump into why. Why is this big news? Well, finally, once this comes out, institutions will have a place where they can buy and sell cryptocurrencies in large sums and not have to worry for the first time, like, am I going to get hacked? Is someone going to rob me? All this stuff kind of, it settles them and it makes them feel a little more confident. And with confident institutions will come institutional cash flow. So it should help us long term. And I don't believe what some people are saying of there's no coins that are going to 100x. I think there's still lots of coins that are going to 100x for sure. And so we have to look at the bright side, not the cold, dark side of we've been in a very bearish market. That's a fact. But we're coming out of it, guys. We have one more big dip, I think. I really believe this is going to be the last one. So let's check it out. News about VeChain and Goldman. I didn't see about the Goldman. VeChain, no. And Goldman, I haven't seen that. But I'll look into that, Manya. I haven't seen the VeChain Goldman thing, but we'll look at it. So, moving on, let's talk about what the hell's going on with Tether, because what the hell did Tether do? Well, as you guys noticed, a lot of people switched up their Tether for different cryptocurrencies. I mean, we all saw that on, I think it was Monday, my time, Sunday night, or Monday morning, your guys' time. All of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, Tether just starts to drop like a fly out of the sky, like just choo. And we're all wondering, what the hell happened? Why did this happen? I don't understand it. Here's what actually happened. Tether, people have been feeling like they don't really have a good grasp on the cash flow. They're not very transparent. They're very wishy-washy with their with the way they've done their audits, and a lot of people don't trust Brock Pierce. And there's a lot of really, I would call it controversial, but not proven facts. And because of that, people are kind of not really feeling so great. What's up, Clifford? Nice to see you, brother, on here. Mayor, nice to see you as well. Swakat, I think that I'm saying your name right. And Andre, how's it going, brother? So, can you imagine someone winning the lotto that's into crypto? Yeah, Leroy, if I was the person with the Powerball, I think it's like almost $1 billion. There'd be a lot of that going into crypto, but not all of it. Probably about like 40% I would put in crypto, and knowing that that is going to be a great investment long term. But I'd probably buy property. I would also buy some gold and some silver. I would also buy mutual funds and some index funds, and keep myself very, very well balanced and diverse. So the last thing I would actually buy, and the last thing anyone should ever buy, just a really good financial just opinion and something that's backed by fact, don't spend your money on cars. They're the worst investment in the world. Fact. So just keep that in mind if you're ever trying to diversify. Don't diversify into a car. So Tether yanks $610 million. Let me put this in perspective. They didn't have $3 billion in Tether yet. They had about $2.65 billion. So they yanked about, what is that? Like 20% of their whole entire supply was taken out of circulation. Think about that one. Wow. So now we're not going to have these Tether printed articles because they're just going to have to bring them back into circulation. And the one thing that really makes me kind of worry about Tether as well is, why are they not burning all those tokens and then recreating them when they need them? There's so many things about it. And now with Paxos, and we got, there's quite a few, what's the other one? My buddy Tristan, Terra. Terra's another one that Binance has invested into. Pax and TUSD and DAI, and there's so many options for people now to get into stable coins that USDT, it's not like it's going to disappear, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to disappear. It's been there forever, okay? But what I can tell you is, Tether will probably lose its standing on the top 10 that it has right now, because as these other currencies get used, they'll probably push it out and move it down a little bit. What's up, Yasser? How you doing? So Tether, this is what you should expect. I mean, I've been saying it for, if it was going to happen, it was to happen like this. It wouldn't crash the market. We're going to see money filter from one coin, stable coin, into another. So if Tether ever does have that, they're just going to have to start burning a ton of their tokens so that they can maintain their peg. And that's going to hurt them financially, potentially, but that's just the way it goes when you're not transparent. And getting to transparency, Mike Novogratz agrees with me that, lack of transparency is why they're losing their US peg. They're not transparent. They don't show us their audits. They don't publicly show us anything. So it's, unless it's an air-cooled Porsche or Chevelle. Yeah, obviously, Brian, you're a collector of special cars. It's different. I'm talking about, like, just don't go out and buy a Lamborghini because, you'll lose 20% of the profit of that brand new car. like that. When you're collecting a collector's item, it's a little bit different. And when I mean a little, I mean a lot. So I can't really get one very large candle, green candle on BTC. I'm not watching. I'm doing a live show, guys. Someone do fill me in what's going on. I'll just take a quick gander right myself and look to see what's going on with Bitcoin. But don't get into the bull traps, guys. I think if what you guys are telling me is true, that we're just having a bear trap. And be careful of that, please. So let's check this big green candle we have. It does not look like a big green candle on Coinbase, I'll tell you. Where are you seeing it? Only moved from USD to TUSD this afternoon, $1 to $1.03. Yeah, and here's the thing about that. If you guys play the stablecoin game properly, I had a bunch in TrueUSD. Okay, I think we're back now. I don't know what's going on. I think my encoder on my computer is dying. It's been overused from these videos. So, yes, Ramui, you did see me have a little stall there, but we should be back now, guys. I'm going to try and finish in the next 10 minutes, so hopefully this will not be an issue any longer. And yeah, what is going on here? Seems like one of my cords is disconnected. That's not good. There we go. Alright, sorry guys, one sec. There we go. Okay. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to see your comments. Alright, so keep losing you, mate. Do you have me now? You guys got me now? You should have me. I restarted the stream. Are we okay now? Oh man, I really need to buy a really good computer for my home office too. This is getting ridiculous. Keep losing audio. I don't know what is going on. This computer cannot handle it anymore. Well, let me tell you guys, I'm not going to give you a... There's nothing from Mac that it will tell you to buy if you're doing live feeds. Don't ever do live feeds. XRP, guys. So what is going on with XRP is... Yeah, I'm back. I think I'm back now. What's going on with XRP is watch candies over on the video we did with yesterday. We definitely did some stuff. Video cuts in and out. Audio is not bad. Okay, I'm trying to sort through these issues, guys. I don't know why my computer just does this randomly middle of the feed. Okay, I just tried to fix something. Anyone have... Okay, I'm going to try last time. No, there's something wrong with my encoder. My encoder's computer's dead. Do we have live feed video? Now? Is it working? Sorry, guys. Oh, this is so frustrating. Can you guys hear me now? Anyone see me now? Are we up? Yes? Okay, finally. Okay, I'm going to try and get through this. I'm so sorry, guys. This is so frustrating. Basically, my encoder on my computer is dying. And so a year-old Mac apparently for $2,500 doesn't cut it, but I bought a PC for my computer at work and it is less than that, and it literally has 1 billion times better. So Anyways, now that I'm back, I was talking about Tether and saying basically how they're not dead, they're not going to die, but what they're going to do is slowly they're going to become lower and lower on the market cap, and other coins that are stable, that have regulations and backed and are a lot more transparent, will probably start to grow, like USDT, like PAX, like DAI, and etc., etc. And then you have Terra coming as well, which is backed by Binance, so it should also do quite well. Now, XRP, we're looking at it going down to around 41 cents from technical analysis, guys. And that would probably be where I'm going to personally buy my XRP my next lot of XRP. So if you want to know what I'm doing, that's what I'm personally doing. This is not financial advice. You do not have to do what I do. This is just what I'm personally going to do. And you can follow that if you like it. And if not, here we go. Well, I'm glad that it's better now that the stream is gone. It was fine, and all of a sudden it just seemed to be weird. So should we move out of USDT now? No, Cole, you should just chill. I don't know how many times. I think I've told you that like 14 times, man. Just chill. Leave your USDT in USDT. Calm down. It's fine. Okay? I have all of my crypto in USDT right now. I'm not worried about it. And why? I'll tell you why I'm doing it like this. Because it's the only way. Okay? That's the reason. USDT is great, but I'm not going to go and put all of my money, and I have not just like $1,000, right? So I'm not going to go put all of my money into, I'm not going to go put all my money into 2 USD right now when it's $1.04. I'm not losing 4 cents on every dollar. That's silly. I bought TUSD when it was $1, and that was a great buy because when it was $1.04, I made 4 cents on the dollar. But the problem with stable coins, when they're not actually stable to $1, you have to make sure that you're on the right side. And being on the right side of 98 cents for Tether is actually good to buy it at that point, because when it goes up 2 cents, you made 2 cents on the dollar. Think about it that way. What does Yasser say about XRP? Like I said, Bhakta watched the video we did today. We did a video earlier on about 8 hours ago or so, and we talked about XRP, and our point of entry for both of us potentially would be 41 cents. Just keep that in mind. Can we also move alts to TUSD? Yeah, you can move anything to TUSD, but when you're using TUSD or PAX, you got to transfer it from either Bitcoin or ETH. You have to put your altcoins into Bitcoin or ETH and then into PAX. So it's not as easy as USDT. This is also why my bot can't do PAX or TUSD yet, because you can't move everything into it. That's the problem with it. Okay, so we'll get there though. It's for sure going to happen. I'm glad that you guys can hear me and glad that everything's much better. So sorry about that. You know, I don't really understand why computers do these things. If I did, I would make sure they didn't do it. But yeah, from the office today, if you guys watched, it was very clear and very good sound. So we're working on it. Trust me. I'm going to be buying another computer. Not that I only have 7 at this house, literally. None of them work for live streams though. So we'll buy a little box computer and then we'll put it in here for just for you guys, okay? All right, moving on, let's talk about the Bill Gates Foundation. And as people are asking about XRP, well, here is XRP. Gates Foundation partners with Ripple's Coil. So Coil is basically one of the 200 projects that could have been chosen. I think they chose 15 or so to start it off, and Coil and Radius and all these other ones. Coil is the whole idea of monetization of the whole entire internet. And the whole initiative of this one was actually interesting if you look at it, because when you actually look at what they're actually trying to do here, it's interesting in many different ways. Okay, now I'm just going to break down what I found to be the most interesting part. So the first thing is what they're trying to improve with this. They have this project called Moja Loop. So Microsoft uses Moja Loop to basically try to, help the unbanked be banked. And what the whole idea they're trying to do here is interoperability problem. They're trying to solve that with Moja Loop and make it so that it's easier for all these different unbanked people to have some type of wallet or bank. Am I gone again? No, I'm there. Okay, so I see myself freezing. Sorry. And basically, where this all ties into is Ripple created this initiative called Ripple for Good. And their whole idea is a social impact program where they're going to donate $100 million. So like I told you guys, when I started looking back into Ripple and I started liking it, it was not only just for the fact that it has great technology and mass adoption is going to be very much powered by Ripple in many ways. It's because they're doing a lot of good in education and charity and things that, you know, make you feel like if you invest in that company, you know you're investing in something that actually cares about people. So that's another aspect of Ripple that, you know, some people miss, and something that, you know, you keep your eyes open to because it's something important, in my opinion, to do that. Next thing up, we can talk about Nordic region. This bank in Nordic region Nordea bans Bitcoin, and recently just got caught for money laundering. So these guys that don't like Bitcoin and crypto, why don't they like it? Ask yourself this question. It's really easy to get the answer. The answer is this. Banks that don't like crypto don't like it because it keeps them fully transparent and accountable. So what happens is these banks that are transparent and accountable like crypto, they don't mind it because they're like, sure, we're going to do it legit. But the banks that don't really always do things legit, like most of them, they don't really like crypto because it's threatening their ability to do things that are probably shady, as we can see right behind my head. Okay, interesting stuff there for you to think about. That's pretty much it. So talking to recap everything, sorry this took a lot longer than it should have. If you watch the replay, guys, skip some of the parts, skip some of those parts that were a little bit slow. And yes, that's pretty much it. How's it going, Alan? Nice to see you. Art and Vatican and Lily, that is a good idea. The only thing with my phone, you don't get these beautiful backgrounds and I can't really show you stuff. So that's not what I don't really like it like that. I like to look more professional than having just my phone and talking into it inside of my house or something. It just doesn't look as good. But to keep it on track and just end off on a positive, where I see the market going now, and I think this is something you guys want to hear, I see us very likely going back down to test $6,000 Bitcoin, and ETH probably in under the 200 range, okay? And you're going to probably go, no, it's not going to happen, blah, blah, but trust me, I'm telling you, like, I've been seeing this over and over again. I see a big dip coming, and this is not to create FUD, it's just get ready for once, guys, okay? Don't be the dumbass who hodls, okay? Hodling is for stupid people, okay? If you're doing it in 2018 now, hodling is for stupid people. You guys are all smart. You guys are all not idiots. We all made those mistakes. Even myself, I've hodled and made mistakes. It's for stupid people. Because listen, if you had gotten out when everyone told you to get out and you listened to them, think about how much wealth preservation you would have had. Think of how many times you would have bought it when it was cheap, sold it when it went up, and then bought it again when it was cheap. So the point is this. I'm not saying you have to trade because it's not for everybody, but the point is hodling, make sure you at least hodl coins you can stake so you get something for doing it, okay? And another thing is this. You all can do extremely well in this market right now. I've been accumulating and accumulating and accumulating as much crypto as I can as I see what's about to happen. So we have probably about 2 more weeks of some downtrend. That's when we're coming to the end of the descending triangle. And when we get to the end of that descending triangle, we're going to see either move down or move up. And the confluence by most people is that we're going to move up regardless of descending triangles usually moving down. Now the other scenario, if we move down, we usually we'll probably test 4,800 and we'll spring back up very quickly from there if that happens. So hold on your pants real tight for the next few weeks, guys. We don't really know exactly what's happening. The market's trying to figure it out and decide. TA is good, but it's not super as accurate as it could be because of the whole weird spiking with USDT and stuff. It makes it harder to predict what's going to happen from technical analysis. So I'm not saying we can't. We definitely can, and we can do it very well. But I think that in the next 3 weeks, we'll see some downward movement. And if we see the spike that we're all expecting to see from the TA that we're doing, it should start by the end of this month and the middle of next month. We should see something happen. Some catalyst is gonna explode us up or down. So I think we're gonna definitely go on the way up because of all the positive news and all the great things coming to crypto. So just hold on tight. You know we're coming for some big things, and it's gonna be really fun. The whole journey is gonna be awesome. So get ready for it. It's gonna be great. And stay positive. You guys have a great weekend. Don't stress about anything. But my advice, my personal advice to myself, this is not financial advice, is start to think about how you're going to hedge if we do have another drop. And when it happens, if you've hedged some of your money out of the market, you won't be as affected if it does drop. So start thinking that you know that the market's probably volatile right now, so set stop losses and all these types of things you should be doing now. You should have been doing them before, but this is just a piece of advice over the weekend to keep thinking of. It might be me freezing because of my encoder. It's overloaded, so I'm gonna leave you guys now with that. You guys have a great weekend. Coach K signing off, and I'll see you guys with a much higher quality video on Monday. Take it easy, everyone.